Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Pendulum Color Nature Spirits, and for today's log we have Monochromon. Yeah, Gotsumon has evolved and looks so cool. Anyway, before we continue today's log, just to say if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel because I document every Digimon that I raise and I upload at least twice a week, sometimes every day. So if you're interested in such content, go ahead and burn the like and subscribe button with Monochromon's Volcanic Strike and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to today's log. As usual, we start with etymology and origin of his name, and in this case Monochromon's etymology, how he derived his name, is based on how monochrome is short for monochrome, which means all one color. There's also a double pun on here according to Wikimon, that monochrome is a corrupted misspelling of monoclo, which is from monoclonius, which is also the single-horned Digimon, single-horned dinosaur similar to a Triceratops. So it's a Triceratops dinosaur that is single-horned, called monoclonius, and then they sort of corrupted the spelling to sound like monoclo, and then they made it monochromon, which they also intentionally made its color monochrome to give it a double pun. So that's a very clever design there, and that's how it got its name. Now, according to Digimon.net, which doesn't talk about etymology of its name, so that's why we always refer to Wikimon, Monochromon's profile is as such: an armored dragon Digimon with a rhinoceros-like horn growing from its snout. When that massive horn grows, it stands at half of its body length. A hard substance covers its horn, and the top half is tough like diamond. They say there is nothing it cannot pierce. Interesting. So its top half is tough like diamond, which it also has a hard substance that is its horn, which it can pierce anything. So this is kind of like an old Chinese saying, right? There's this Mandarin saying that's called 自相矛盾, which means if you say that this spear is the hardest substance and can pierce anything, and then you have a shield that says this is the hardest shield that can defend anything, then aren't you contradicting yourself? Then what happens if you use that spear that can pierce anything to try to pierce the shield that can withstand anything, right? So it's a bit of that deliberate contradiction there, I think. Monochromon is known to excel at both offense and defense. Although it's herbivorous and comparatively docile, once it is angered, it will unleash fearsome counterattacks. With its tank-like body, a special move, Volcanic Strike, is a powerful flame projectile. So that's Monochromon's profile. And as usual, let's take a look at its evolution conditions. But before we get there, I just have to say, Monochromon's existence is so funny on Digimon Pendulum Color because it's Monochromon, so it's supposed to be monochrome, black and white, and then it's in color. So, you know, it's ironic. But anyway, as usual, let's look at evolution conditions, evolution requirements. And when we look at that, we always have to refer to humulos.com. That's the awesome website that I go to for all my evolution requirement virtual pet needs, for Vital Bracelet BE, for Digimon Color, for Digimon Pendulum Color, for Digital Monsters X. I always use his website. So I highly recommend that you use his website. And this is the part where we talk about Monochromon's evolution conditions. According to humulos.com, you can evolve from Gotsumon. I've evolved him from Gotsumon, and it's quite simple really. From Gotsumon, it's just 1+ condition hearts, meaning don't make too many care mistakes, and then train at least 2+ effort hearts, and you should be able to get Monochromon. At least have 1 condition hearts and 2+ effort hearts. You can also get Monochromon through Angoramon, which is 0 condition hearts. If you have made too many care mistakes on Angoramon and you have at least 1 training, you will get Monochromon. That is how you get Monochromon on the Nature Spirits device. and it's quite straightforward really. And it wasn't straightforward at all on the Digimon Pendulum Nature Spirits device back then, for me at least. On the OG device, at least back then in my childhood, we had no evolution guides. Although there probably were some that were sold in Japan, it was not accessible in our country. So we were just shooting blind. So I know of Monochromon's existence, but I've never raised a Monochromon. So it's really cool to see a Monochromon here now. It's a different kind of nostalgia because it's like I've always wanted to raise one and I never managed to raise one, but now I get to. So I've never really seen the black and white sprite back then, but now I get to see the colored sprite, right? Of course, in recent years, because there was the Digimon Pendulum 20th, I did manage to raise Monochromon in black and white form. So that was probably the first time I saw Monochromon on the black and white form, raised with my own hands. And then of course we saw Monochromon on Digimon Color version 4, but it's still different. It's different to see Monochromon on Digimon Pendulum Nature Spirits, which I know I should have been able to raise one, but back then it was just so difficult because Monochromon requires specific evolution conditions. It's not random, and if you don't hit those requirements, you're not gonna get it. So now with Evolution Guide, it's so much easier. So yes, head down to humalos.com if you're having trouble raising specific Digimon. I always use it. Every single one of my evolution paths are carefully planned and engineered, and it's only possible through evolution guides. Anyway, that's it for evolution conditions. Let's move on and take a look at its sprite, shall we? Alright, and here we have Monochromon on the device. He looks super cute. He's been idling across Digimon's house. And let's change the background to the OG background. This is how it's supposed to look. Oh, this is so nice. I've never raised one before, like I mentioned earlier, and now we get to see it on the screen. Yeah, it looks so cute. And look at the eyes. The eyes, they made it green. So that's nice. That's a nice touch. You can see that it's supposed to be green, and they actually colored it. The back of its I don't know what's the word for it. It's the shield around its head. They kept it consistent to the artwork, having that red stripe there. I think it's really nice. It's very consistent with its original color on the artwork. Now let's give it a piece of protein, I guess. Unfortunately, it's not craving for meat. There you go. Oh, that's so cute. I like the eating animation. It looks so cute. Okay, let's train. Right, data type yellow screen. Let's go. There we go. Volcanic strikes fireball. The fireball is slightly different from the other types of fireball. I really like the touch. I like the fact that they colored it different. Let's go with the bad training animation. Bad training. Oh. Alright, there we go. It's firing some. And then it gets angry. It's its angry animation. Angry animation looks fierce with pointed teeth protruding. Alright, and unlike usual log, since he needs battles to evolve, we will feature some battles. And let's try battling all the way. This is the one that I'm getting a little nervous about, because this ultimately is Monochromon is a data type Digimon. So even though it's champion against Rookie, it is data against virus. So I'm betting that there might be occasions where Otamamon might win, which will be unfortunate. Fortunately, he wins. That is awesome. Good job, Monochromon. And ironically, the next battle will be a little easier for him because it's data against data, but champion against Rookie. So he should have a good time against Godsumon. I don't think he will be facing much difficulty. You can skip straight ahead. Yeah, he wins. Just press B to skip the animation. And then Tentomon should be straightforward as well because it's data against vaccine, so I don't think he'll be facing much difficulty. Let's go. There we go. Oh, I'm so wrong. Is this the power of boss Digimon? It's data against vaccine. How can you miss? Oh dear lord, I actually lost. Okay, so how do I get my victory rate up? This is gonna be difficult. I'm just gonna hope that I can get 80%. That's important, yeah? Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We have 2 out of 3. We gotta just buck up on that victory rate, don't we? Anyway, we have work to do later, Monochromon. Meanwhile, let's finish documenting the log. Let's put it to the evening sky. And let's see, you no. No. Oh, you are not so pleasant when you're saying no, are you? Okay. He's a bit upset. Looks a bit ferocious when he says no. And that's his sleeping animation. Alright, that's his sleeping. Oh, it looks so cute. I've never really seen this before because I've never really gotten the chance to raise him back on Nature Spirits, but it looks so cute. So sleeping animation. Alright, and that's it. Folks, that's it for today's log. If you haven't already, please go ahead and burn the like and subscribe button with Monochromon's volcanic stripe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I document every Digimon that I raise and I upload at least twice a week. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!